Now at 6, in another police-involved shooting, protesters are demanding justice. They're continuing to press for answers following last week's officer-involved shooting. A Hamden officer investigating an attempted armed robbery crossed into New Haven, opening fire on a car with an unarmed couple inside. You see the video, the two views of it we have. Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland is live at the mobile newsroom in Hamden now with the latest on that shooting. Matt?
Well, Denise, people have been making their way into Hamden Memorial Town Hall. That's because the call went out asking folks to show up tonight at the budget meeting. They say they're calling on the town of Hamden to fund an independent investigation into last week's officer-involved shooting. They also want the officer fired. Now, right now, it's the New Haven State's Attorney's Office that is investigating. Meanwhile, the attorney representing the driver of the car, well, he says they're considering a lawsuit.
We're hoping to recover the audio and video recordings that have been apparently retrieved by law enforcement.
Attorney Michael Dolan is representing Paul Witherspoon, the driver of this red Honda Civic that was shot at by two police officers early Tuesday morning.
This was a very traumatic event.
Witherspoon and Stephanie Washington were in a car matching the description of a car involved in an attempted armed robbery in Hamden. We're told Hamden police officer Devin Eaton crossed into New Haven and spotted the car. This video sent to us by a viewer shows Eaton firing his gun seconds after getting out of his cruiser. Police said Witherspoon got out of his car in an aggressive manner, but you can't see the driver in this video. Another video shows Yale officer Terrence Pollock also fire his gun. Both are now on administrative leave.
The people with a conscience see this. They're reacting the way they're reacting because at the end of the day, it was wrong, and it could be somebody they know. And it needs to stop.
Rodney Williams is Witherspoon's uncle and says the officer should be fired. While the New Haven State's Attorney's Office investigates, today a judge signed off on a search warrant of the red Honda, which will now allow Connecticut State Police major crime detectives to look for any potential evidence. Meanwhile, Witherspoon's attorney says they're conducting their own investigation. Adding a lawsuit against the Hamden and Yale police departments is likely.
Based on the evidence that we've reviewed, I would expect that if not a lawsuit, certainly we're going to bring a claim against, I would imagine we'd be bringing a claim against those entities.
Now today, New Haven clergy members met with the New Haven State's Attorney's Office. They said they couldn't get into too many details, but they said it was a productive meeting. They say that they believe that it will be transparent and honest in the investigation. Meanwhile, the State's Attorney's Office says they will release that officer body camera footage sometime this week. We're live with the mobile newsroom in Hamden. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.